Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I know I say this about almost every video, but I'm super excited for today's video because I'm going to be talking about how I manifested a few things in my life. I haven't manifested everything. I want to give you guys some tips and tricks that you can do to manifest things that you want in your life. So yeah, I'm also going to share my story about how I built my business and made it my only source of income, and not only my only source of income, but also I'm going to talk about scripting and how scripting helped me manifest everything and how effective it is in just manifesting in general and getting what you want out of life. I'm going to be sharing lots of tips on that because guys, literally scripting is what changed my life. I manifested all of these things a few years back, so I hope you guys enjoy the video and it helps you guys manifest things that you guys have been wanting to manifest. All right, let's get right into the video. Many different ways of manifesting things that you want in life, but one thing that mainly helped me and was like really authentic, really easy for me, was scripting or slash journaling. Guys, I have so many notebooks, and at the time I didn't even know I was manifesting anything. It literally just I was just scripting, journaling, just doing those things to help me with like my emotions and like things that I was going through at the time. And I literally kind of like by accident manifested things. So yeah, so in 2018 I came across this video of Steve Harvey talking about whatever you want in life, just write it down. Write down a list of goals or a list of things that you want to achieve and watch it come to life. Like literally he said, if you write down all these things and you just kind of like put it away, like things are gonna start happening, because there is something that happens when you write something down. It's like when you have a contract and you sign it, like something happens when you do that. Like something magical happens when you do that. So I'm gonna tell you really quickly of how my life changed. So in 2018, as a teenager, I started doing makeup, and then it went really well for me. I quit my job and I was doing makeup Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and that was like my only source of income, and it was a really good source of income. And then once I seen that I could, you know, make money off skill and off talent, I started incorporating other things, and I started doing lashes. And then that also went very, very well for me. And then I just went to school and I became an esthetician, and literally fast forward years later, it's my only source of income, and I've built a steady clientele where I literally rely on it. Well, I can rely on it and I don't need any other job or anything. And it kind of happened really natural. And people always ask me like, how did you get clients? How did you build your business? How did this come for you? Like, how did this happen for you? Like, how did you do it? And literally, like, by putting in the work and literally by writing everything down. I literally scripted everything that has came into my life, and the life that I'm living right now, I've literally scripted, and I've never stopped scripting ever since, because it generally does work. It's literally like, so let's get into it about scripting. So I have so many notebooks, but this is the notebook that I was using. This was back in 2019 when I first really starting to get into scripting. Okay, so at this point I'm doing makeup. I'm making a good amount of money, but I want to have more of like a full-time job, because I was only doing it Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I was like, what else can I incorporate to do to make, you know, more money outside of just like on the weekends? So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get into lashes. This was like back in 2020. It was becoming popular. A lot of people were doing it. I was like, I love beauty, so this is another service that I can get into and I could see myself providing for other people. So I got into it and I started having the vision. So I was like, okay, so we're gonna do makeup and we're gonna do lashes. So once I had like a clear vision, I knew what I wanted to do, I started scripting everything and writing things down. I'm gonna see if I can insert like more up close like pictures of like what I said in the video, so you guys can see what I wrote. So this is my notebook. Okay, so in 2019, so basically when you are scripting, you want to script, you can script, there's many ways of scripting, there's different ways, But the way I was doing it, I was pretending like I already had that life, like I was already doing it, like it was already happening. So I was literally scripting every day that. So like I was working at the post office, and during my breaks I'll literally listen to, let me tell you the podcast that I would listen to during my break. So I started with like the Steve Harvey, the scripting, so it started like a snowball effect. So then I found out about Gabrielle Bernstein, and I found out about her book, and her book is called, I have it on Audible, Super Attractor. And this is when like I kind of like started learning how to I started learning how to manifest and getting more in depth and learning more about scripting. And during my breaks at the post office, I would literally just script and like take her techniques and her advice. And I've learned so much from her. She's the reason why I feel like, or like even this audio is why like I got to where I am today. So once I had the vision, I was like, okay, so every day during my break at the post office, I would write. So this is what I would write. I am an esthetician. I do multiple services. I do makeup, lashes, brows, facial, waxing. I make $2,000 plus a week. So that is things that I would say, and I would write something around that every single day. This was in 2019. The next day, I am an esthetician. I'm making $2,000 plus every week doing multiple services. My clients love me. I have a lot of clients throughout the week. They refer me, and I am the best esthetician known in Boston. Next page. I am making $10K a month being an esthetician, providing multiple services. I am the best at what I do in Boston. I make $3,000 plus a week, and I can pay all my bills and do whatever I want and be financially free and independent. So that's how like my scripting was going. That's how I was scripting. I was scripting as if I already was doing it, if I already had it. I'm gonna read you one more page. Wake up every day happy. I pray, I drink my tea, I go to the gym, and then I go to work, where I have clients that support me and love my work, making $2,000 plus a week. I was doing that for like, I've been doing it ever since, but I was doing that for about like, so like a year later. So I'm just scripting, I'm just fucking around, having fun. So whatever. Then I was doing makeup, and then I took my first lash class, and I started practicing. I'm still scripting every day as if I already am living that life. Boom, a year later, before you even know it, I started being booked and busy for lashes. Booked and busy. Like I was getting out of nowhere too. Like it was just like flooding in. I literally just started doing lashes. Like I posted on my Instagram, I'm starting to do lashes now. I was posting the progress and like everything that I was learning, and like I was getting so many clients. But I was also putting in the work, and I was scripting and visualizing my life, and it literally came to life. It's so crazy, right? It's so crazy. But yeah, so that really changed my life, because I'm just fucking around, you know. I'm not thinking this is actually gonna happen. This is like a dream to me, right? This is like what I would like my life to be. But once you put in the work and you're scripting or manifesting whatever it is that you are doing to manifest, guys, it's gonna happen. Like there's just no way it's not gonna happen. It could take you a month, a year, 2 years, 5 years, but eventually if you keep putting in the work and you keep believing in that it's going to happen, it's going to happen. Manifesting has to do a lot about believing, a lot with like you're gonna get there no matter what, whether it takes 5, 10 or whatever. Manifesting, you really have to believe it. If you don't believe it, it's not gonna happen. It's literally just like magic. So literally I changed my whole life. Like my life changed. Like my life literally changed, and I didn't even know it. And then it was funny because like once I was settled in doing lashes, like literally being booked back to back and not being able to take new clients, I stopped doing makeup because I didn't even have the time to do makeup because I was so busy doing other things. And then like everything kind of started slowly coming too. So it was like makeup and lashes, and then I started doing the brows, and now today like I'm getting into like facials. I still haven't gotten to waxing yet, but we're getting into the facial. So yeah, my whole life completely like changed. And then years later, I have my own suite. I started doing lashes in my house, and I was doing lashes for my house and makeup for my house. And then it happened so quickly, like a few months later, I had my own studio where I was doing lashes and makeup. So then I went to esthetician school and I became an esthetician, and I just did the whole shabam. I'm like, we're gonna go all in, and this is just gonna be my career. And then fast forward a few years later, because I kept manifesting, I kept scripting. Not even a few years later, like months after I got my first suite. I think I was in my first suite for a year, or maybe like almost a year. I got a bigger studio because then after I went to school, I could provide more services, so I needed more space. So like I felt so blessed. But when I look back, I did put in the work in every aspect, like physically and manifesting it as well, like journaling and scripting. So yeah guys, if I could do it, you guys could do it. You guys just gotta believe and put in the work. You know, it's simple. Scripting is a law of attraction technique where you write a journal entry about your life based on how you want it to be. Scripting law of attraction technique. So this is just a different technique of manifesting that you use by literally just using a pen and paper. Now, when I was doing this, I didn't know it was going to be so like powerful and so like magical. I really didn't know. I was just like fucking around and just doing it. So years later, I look back on my notebook and I'm just reading through like my journal entries and stuff, manifestation books. And in 2019, I read back and it literally says on the paper, I make $2,500 plus a month being an esthetician, doing lashes, makeup, brows, facials, and waxing. And when I looked at that, I was like, I felt so like, wow. It was like a moment for me, because I'm like, I'm here where I'm at today, and everything that I wrote down literally is where it's like happening today. It's like where I'm at today. I feel like I quantum jumped. Like my life literally just jumped, because it was so quick and I didn't even notice it until I was literally going through my notebook and I was reading it, and it literally, everything that I explained, everything that I written down, I was living. So it was like such a like moment for me where I'm like, wow, like it was the moment that I figured out how powerful writing things down was, just like how Steve Harvey said, and just how Gabby said, and like her using her techniques. That's when I really noticed how powerful and how real it really was. And that's when I really started using it to my advantage and literally using it to get a lot of things that I want in life. There's also other ways that you can script. You can use like gratitude. When you're scripting, you have to go into details and explain exactly the life that you want to live and exactly what you want. But there's different ways of scripting. Another way that people use scripting, they use gratitude. For my $5.4 million house with my marble kitchen and my black wood floor, like whatever you want, make sure, or whatever you're gonna script, make sure you're going into detail so you can get exactly what it is what you want. And that's so you can be clear, because when you're clear on what you want, that's exactly what you're gonna get. So for example, I was saying I make 2,000 plus a week, and I was literally making 2,500 plus. I wasn't making any less than that. I was making more than that. So make sure you're just very, very detailed in what you want, and you write down everything down to the T. One day, I don't know where, you don't know when, you will literally get that, and you'll go back into your journal and read it and be like, wow, I literally wrote down my like dream man. So it's like you're literally writing down your life. You're literally writing down what you want in life or what you want to be, and it's literally that's what you're gonna get. It's like this it's like you're the author of your own book, or you are the producer or director of your own movie. You're literally directing your life to what you want it to be, and it's literally going to be that. It's literally like the movie, have you ever seen the movie with Jim Carrey? I forgot what it is. The Truman Show. So it's literally, it's like that. Like literally just like that movie. If you haven't watched that movie, go watch it, and it kind of explains a little bit about what I'm talking about. Where attention goes, energy flows. For example, if you want to start a business, you put in the work. Make sure you are like every day doing something. It doesn't have to be like you have to do 100 things every day for your dreams to come true. As long as you're doing 1% every day to get to where you want to be, you're going to get there. Because wherever you give your attention to, literally the law of life is just what you're going to receive back. That's where the energy is going to flow to. That's what you're going to receive. So guys, whatever you want in life, make sure you're focusing on it, giving it your attention, and working on it every day. And whatever you don't want, don't do it. Like, I'm 25 years old now. Instead of like partying my life away and like every day trying to find out what's the word, instead of going out to eat or going to that party, I'll be like, no, I gotta do my YouTube video, I gotta edit my YouTube video, I got to do this, do that for my business. I'm really giving attention to my business, so I'm getting that back. I am putting my attention to it. I am putting in the work. So whatever you want in life, whether it's a business, whether it's you want to do content, whatever it is that you want to do, make sure you're giving your attention to it every day, and that's what you're gonna get back. Stay focused, have tunnel vision about what you want, guys. It took me 25 years to like really learn this, and I'm like, okay, I'm not where I want to be. Like, I should have been doing YouTube, I should have been doing content, because that's literally all I wanted to do my whole life since I was young. Because I was always into like the YouTube girlies back in the day. When I was literally in middle school in 6th grade, I was like doing my makeup. I was so into like the fashion, the beauty, all that stuff. I used to watch all the YouTube gurus back in the day. It's something that I've always wanted to do. I just really could never stay consistent and just do it, because I literally was not focused. I didn't have tunnel vision, and I wasn't clear on my goals. So guys, whatever you want in life and whatever you want to manifest, you have to have tunnel vision. You have to believe in yourself. You have to stay focused. You have to say no to distractions. You have to work on it every single day. 1% is working on something that you want. 1% is building momentum. Like, the momentum is stacking, and you're gonna eventually get to where you want to be, because you are putting in the work every day. Whether it's one day you're putting in 10% or 100%, you're still putting in the work every day, so you're gonna get what you want. If you guys don't believe in yourself and don't believe that one day that's gonna happen, and don't see yourself there, it's not gonna happen. Because you have to believe it, and you have to see yourself there, or it's not gonna happen. Like, I used to literally envision like myself in my suite doing this, seeing clients, doing this brow, doing this lash service. I literally seen myself in that every day. And scripting too helps you vision, and visioning yourself in a position where you want to be is also going to get you where you want to be, because you're literally thinking it and you're seeing it in your head. So when you're scripting and you're thinking about it in your head, so that's gonna come. And if that's what you want, you have to believe. You have to see yourself already as that person. You have to see yourself already as that millionaire. You have to see yourself already as that soccer player. You have to see yourself already as that YouTube content creator. You have to see yourself there. You have to believe that one day, even if it's not today, even if it's 10 years later, you're going to make it. So I feel like that's a lot of problems people have, is that they don't see themselves there, and they don't believe it's going to happen one day. And that's the only way that it's going to work, is believing in yourself and letting go of the outcome, and letting go of whatever it is. Just letting go and just believing that whether it happens today, tomorrow, 10 years, it's gonna happen. People get it mixed up because people think that they're gonna see results fast the next day. Everyone's journey is different. Don't compare yourself because somebody did it in 1 year, in 1 month, or whatever. Everyone has their own journey. If this person made it in a year and you can make it in 5 years, that's just her journey, and that's just your journey. You can never, compare. People think it's gonna happen right away. It's not gonna happen right away. It's not. It's gonna happen when it's meant to happen. So that's why you always gotta believe in yourself, and you always gotta put in the work and believe it's gonna happen one day, and it will happen one day. Yeah, you can literally do anything you put your mind to. A way that can help you is scripting. The way that scripting has helped me. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. I really love videos like this. It's really motivating, and in life in general, I just like to motivate people and my friends. I like to like give advice, and feel like a lot of the times people do come to me and ask me for advice, and I feel like I have advice to give. So I really love this video. I'm happy because this is my story, and my life literally changed. I literally manifested everything, and I want to share that with you guys because you guys could do the same. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Oh, also I am going to insert pics. Well, maybe I insert them in the front, but I do want to insert pics of my business and like starting in the house, then getting my first studio, then my second. I'm gonna show those pictures at the end, so stay tuned with the video so you guys can see that part. But yeah, that's how you know, that was my journey, my story. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my video. I hope you guys subscribe and like for many more videos like this. I think the next time I'm gonna be doing a little vlog. So hope you guys enjoyed my video. I'll see you guys in my next one. Have a great day. Mwah.